Good morning, everybody. Today I have the pleasure to have with us Peter Hvorslev. Peter is the Business Development Manager at IES. Hi, Peter. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you.
So,
it's a pleasure
Peter,
to be here.
Okay, Peter, IES. IES means Innovative Environmental Services. Can you tell us something more about your different field of expertise and offers?
Yes, so IES, Innovative Environmental Services, is a CRO, a contract laboratory that we were founded about 12 years ago as with small beginnings. We were just doing e-phase studies for a handful of customers that the people who founded us knew. And then we have been growing from there, adding budding new activities on. So right now we are offering basically the whole range of ecotoxicology, aquatic ecotox, terrestrial ecotox, bee studies. We are offering e-phase in all its forms, with soil, with water, sediment, and so on. We are offering metabolism studies in crops, metabolism in vitro in fish. And we also have a very large analytical lab, so we do different kinds of analytical chemistry services, also residue studies, plants and soil and so on, plus the supporting. So right now we are about 85 people. We've grown from 10 to 85 in 12 years. So that's
how old is the company? How old is the company when you started?
We were founded in 2008.
Oh, so it's a young company, yeah?
It's quite young, yes. I mean, it was basically a small startup in the beginning, and now we are more settled, but it's still quite young, yeah.
So you were mentioning these services, and I was quite curious when I wrote when I saw in your website the services ecotoxicology, terrestrial and aquatic. Can you tell me more about it? What exactly the services is?
Yes, so we have basically we started out working mainly for agrochemical industries, and then when REACH started to when we were able to work for REACH better, because we took over some people from another lab offering aquatic ecotox, we also started working quite a lot for chemical customers for REACH registration. So we are doing studies, all the acute studies in fish, in Daphnia, in algae, in sediment organisms, and also in aquatic plants, and up to long-term studies. And more recently, since the end of last year, we started offering even endocrine disruptor studies. So we are working with fish and with the frogs, Xenopus, the clawed frog, so we can offer studies for endocrine disruption as well. And the special part, which I'll talk about later when we talk about the implications of the coronavirus, is that we are now setting up the XETA assay, so the Xenopus eleuterio embryo assay, which is working with a laboratory in France called Watchfrog.
But so, I mean, your commitment are from all around the world, or just mostly in Europe? The commitment of your services?
Yeah, we have many clients in Europe. So for registration in the EU, basically of chemical products, agrochemical products, biocides, also some pharmaceuticals, by the way. Then we have a handful of good clients in the US, but not so many, just a handful, but they're good clients. And then for historical reasons, we have quite a good work with Japan. So we have an agent in Japan, and usually, but not this year, a couple of my colleagues go to Japan for a few weeks, visit a congress and visit some clients together with our agent, but that was fortunately cancelled this year.
I see. You said historical reasons, so something happened sometimes ago.
Well, basically, IES was founded as a sort of a spin-off from a laboratory that was in Switzerland called RCC, which was founded, I think, more or less 40 years ago.
Oh, I do remember. I do remember.
And at a certain point, the e-phase group decided to spin off and become independent, and that was the beginning of IES. But we maintained the contact with the Japanese clients and Japanese office from RCC, and one of the ex-RCC people is now our agent in Japan. So that's
okay. Thanks. Clear. just to finish, I mean, of course, I have to make the question related to the particular moment that we live is COVID-19. No, 19, sorry. I'm confused. Maybe it's COVID in my brain. Huh? So how do you estimate the consequence, particularly for your industry, from this crisis in the short and in the long run?
Well, if with our industry, if we intend the contract laboratories as such, then I can say that in the very short term, we did have some problems in the beginning, in the sense that we certainly found some of our delivery chains disrupted. So we had some problems obtaining certain chemicals that we use in the lab, solvents especially, because they were used in other places, in the healthcare sector mainly. Also gloves, I think, was at a certain point a problem. And we do have certain studies, especially in these in vitro sectors, where we need to work with gloves and face masks, because we work with human skin in certain in vitro studies, so we have to have face masks and gloves to do that. But we managed to get sorted out, but that was a problem in the beginning. Plus, some of our test organisms were suddenly difficult to get, because we usually get frog eggs from the UK. And since the UK was hard hit, there was no air traffic connection anymore. And we need to get the eggs are sensible, so they need to get from the UK to Switzerland in 24 hours, and that was only impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah.
But now I think these things has been totally solved.
Yes. We had to do a workaround, but we managed to get these frogs from London to Frankfurt, and then we had that courier that picked the package up in Frankfurt that broke down here. It takes about 4 or 5 hours, so we managed to sort it out. But it was a while, a month or so, where we were sort of cut off.
Okay, and now just a personal request. Do you think, in your opinion, that there is a lesson that everybody from us has to take from this crisis? Personal lesson.
I mean, I think it's important to have everything as diversified as possible. So, if you don't have a plan A that works to obtain whatever you need, whether it's gloves or whether it's animals, then you need to have a plan B in place. I don't really think it's the right solution to have everything nationalized, so we get everything from Switzerland and the UK labs get everything in the UK and so on.
Today it's impossible.
Anyway, impossible. But to be as diversified as possible and to make sure that you have different and not just one. You don't depend on one source for something that's essential for you. I think that's probably a good thing.
I agree with you. Okay, Peter, you've been very nice. You've been very clear in your explanation. So I thank you very much. And I wish all the best to you, to your colleagues, and of course, take care. Ciao.
Yes, we hope the best. Thank you.
Yeah. Ciao. Stay tuned.
Bye. Ciao.
Have a good day. Bye. Bye-bye.